Imagine a world where the Philippine military stands as the most formidable force on Earth. Picture a scenario where global superpowers tremble at the mere mention of Filipino troops. Envision a reality where the archipelago nation's armed forces possess capabilities that outstrip those of nations many times its size. This may seem far-fetched, but what if it were true? The Philippine military, often overlooked on the world stage, harbors potential that few have truly grasped. With a unique combination of geographical advantages, battle-hardened experience and unwavering determination, these forces present a challenge unlike any other. Their strength lies not just in numbers or technology, but in the indomitable spirit of the Filipino warrior. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll explore the facets that make the Philippine military a force to be reckoned with. Prepare to have your preconceptions challenged and your understanding of global military dynamics reshaped. What exactly makes the Philippine military stand out in the global arena? How can a nation with limited resources compete with global superpowers? The answer lies not in the size of their arsenal, but in the unique combination of factors that shape their fighting force. Consider the geography of the Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands. This presents both a challenge and an advantage. The dispersed nature of the country has forced its military to develop unparalleled skills in amphibious and island warfare. They are masters of their domain, able to navigate treacherous waters and dense jungles with ease. Filipino soldiers undergo some of the most rigorous and diverse training programs in the world. They are prepared for everything from jungle warfare to urban combat, from disaster response to counter-terrorism. This resourcefulness, born of necessity, has created a force that can adapt to almost any situation. To understand the strength of the Philippine military today, we must look to its past. The roots of this formidable force stretch back centuries, from pre-colonial tribal warfare to resistance against Spanish colonizers. The Filipino fighting spirit has been forged in conflict. The modern military traces its origins to revolutionary forces of the late 19th century. These guerrilla fighters stood against colonial powers. World War II saw Japanese occupation. Filipino and American soldiers formed an effective resistance. Post-independence, the military faced communist insurgencies and separatist movements. These experiences shaped a military suited to modern asymmetric warfare. The Philippine military's history is punctuated by moments of extraordinary courage. These triumphs showcase the true mettle of Filipino forces. They serve as testament to their indomitable spirit. One celebrated chapter is the defense of Bataan and Corregidor during World War II. Filipino and American forces held out against a superior Japanese army. They fought with dwindling supplies and no hope of reinforcement. This stand delayed the Japanese advance, buying crucial time. The Siege of Marawi in 2017 showcased their prowess in urban warfare. For 5 months, they battled ISIS-affiliated militants. The Philippine forces prevailed, demonstrating adaptability and skill. The Philippine military has also distinguished itself in peacekeeping operations. From the Congo to Haiti, Filipino troops have earned a reputation for professionalism. Section 5. Modern Warfare, Philippine Style. In the 21st century, the Philippine military has evolved to meet the challenges of modern warfare. Their approach combines time-tested tactics with cutting-edge strategies. This unique blend allows them to punch above their weight in the global arena. The Philippine military excels at unconventional tactics that level the playing field against better-equipped foes. They employ hit-and-run attacks, ambushes, and guerrilla-style operations with devastating effect. These methods, honed over decades of counter-insurgency operations, make them a formidable opponent in any conflict. Intelligence gathering is another area where the Philippine forces shine. They've developed a sophisticated network of human intelligence sources across the archipelago. This is complemented by modern signal intelligence capabilities. The result is a comprehensive awareness of potential threats. The Philippine military has also embraced the concept of a whole-of-nation approach to security. This strategy involves close cooperation between military, law enforcement, and civilian agencies. By engaging with communities and addressing socio-economic issues, they aim to create lasting peace and stability. Section 6. The Arsenal of the Archipelago. While the Philippine military may not boast the most advanced or numerous weapons systems, their arsenal is carefully curated for maximum effectiveness. They've adopted a strategy of selective modernization, focusing on equipment that provides the greatest strategic advantage. At the heart of the Philippine military's equipment strategy is the concept of force multipliers. These are weapons or systems that dramatically increase the effectiveness of existing forces. For example, they've invested heavily in modern communication systems and night vision equipment. These tools allow their troops to coordinate complex operations and fight effectively in any conditions. The Philippine Navy has focused on developing a robust fleet of small, fast attack craft. These vessels are ideal for patrolling the nation's vast coastline and conducting interdiction operations. This Mosquito Fleet strategy allows the Philippines to project power across its maritime territory effectively. Section 7. Hearts of Steel, the Filipino Soldier. At the core of the Philippine military's strength lies its most valuable asset, the Filipino Soldier. These men and women embody the warrior spirit that has defined their nation's history. Their courage, resilience, and dedication set them apart on the global stage. Filipino soldiers are deeply committed to their country and its people. This sense of purpose gives them strength in the face of adversity. It drives them to fight on when others might falter. Adaptability is another key trait of the Filipino soldier. They are masters of improvisation, able to make do with limited resources. Whether it's repairing equipment in the field or devising unconventional tactics, Filipino soldiers are always ready to adapt and overcome. This deep bond creates a force multiplier effect, allowing small units to accomplish tasks that would normally require much larger forces. Section 8. Training for the Unthinkable. The exceptional qualities of Filipino soldiers are not merely innate, they are the product of rigorous and innovative training programs. The Philippine military's training regime is designed to create warriors capable of facing any challenge. It combines traditional military disciplines with cutting-edge tactics and technologies. At the foundation of all Philippine military training is physical fitness. Filipino soldiers undergo grueling conditioning programs that push them to their limits and beyond. This isn't just about building strength or endurance, it's about forging mental toughness and the will to persevere. Survival skills form another crucial component of Philippine military training. Soldiers learn to live off the land, navigating through dense jungles and across treacherous seas. These skills ensure that Filipino troops can operate independently for extended periods, even when cut off from supply lines. Section 9. A David among Goliaths. In the arena of global military power, the Philippines might seem like David facing an array of Goliaths. Yet, as we've seen, this comparison may be more apt than it first appears. Like the biblical David, the Philippine military has turned perceived weaknesses into strengths. One key advantage of the Philippine military is its intimate knowledge of its home terrain. The complex geography of the archipelago, once seen as a defensive liability, has become a strategic asset. Filipino forces can use the islands, jungles, and seas to their advantage, employing hit-and-run tactics and dispersed operations. The Philippine military's experience in counterinsurgency operations has honed skills that are increasingly relevant in modern conflicts. Their ability to operate effectively in civilian-populated areas, gather human intelligence, and win hearts and minds is second to none. Section 10. Reflections on an underestimated force. As we conclude our exploration of the Philippine military, it's clear that this is a force that defies easy categorization. It stands as a testament to the principle that true strength lies not in the size of one's arsenal, but in the spirit of one's warriors. What lessons can other nations learn from the Philippine example? Perhaps the most important is the value of adaptability. In a world of rapidly evolving threats, the ability to change and innovate is paramount. Another key takeaway is the importance of human capital. The Philippine military's greatest strength lies in its people, their courage, their ingenuity, and their unwavering commitment to their nation. As we look to the future, the role of the Philippine military on the world stage is likely to grow. Perhaps it's time for the world to recognize the Philippine military for what it truly is: not just a regional player, but a global force to be reckoned with.